Hi friends, thank you for joining me again on the second episode of, I know all of you guys are anxious to know what I have decided to name my new series. And it was a very hard decision. You guys submitted a lot of very good names, and believe me, I had a really hard time deciding, but I have made a decision, and the name will be Keeping Up with Vianney. Now, my sister submitted that, so I know that I said anybody's eligible, but she's not eligible, okay, guys? So what I have decided to do is put everybody who made a suggestion for my video series, and we're gonna draw a name. So we're gonna do that at the end of this video. We are going to put everybody's name, everybody that made a suggestion. We're gonna draw names, and that person's gonna get the $25 gift card because my sister's not eligible. I should have said that to her, but I really liked her suggestion, and so we're gonna go with Keeping Up with Vianney. With that being said, this week's episode is going to be on time management. Who does not struggle with time management? I know I do. I have such a hard time with time management. Every week, if anybody ever asks me, what do you struggle with the most? It's time management. That is the hardest thing for me. But I have been trying really hard to get better at it because I need to. I have so much going on between work, family, and just my personal life. So I've come up with 5 tips that have helped me manage my time a little better. So I just wanted to share that with you this week. And the first tip that I have for you is write it down. Use a task list, a priority list. This will really help you. If the night before or a week ahead you write down everything that you need to do, then that will really help you, because a lot of the times we have a lot of things on our mind and we don't know what those things are, and that becomes very overwhelming for a lot of us. So if you have a list and you can check it off, I think it would really help you. But with that being said, number 2, those items on that priority list, prioritize them, because it doesn't do you any good to do a list of 20 items. That becomes very overwhelming. Prioritize what things must get done. Put those in order of priority and get them done. That will help you a lot. Number 3, use a organizer or use your phone, the reminders on there. That is a great thing. I use that a lot. Sometimes I'll be laying in bed and I'm like, oh my God, I forgot this. So I'll put a reminder on my phone. And also, I highly suggest that you use a alarm on it. 15-20 minutes before, whatever you need. That way it reminds you, hey, you have to do this, and you can wrap up what you're doing and move on to the next task. That has really helped for me, so I highly suggest that. Number 4, delegate. I know this is really hard for a lot of people because, one, you want to make sure that it gets done. So how does it get done? You do it yourself, right? So, but that's not going to help you because you're going to still have this long list of things to do. So delegate. You have to learn to trust others and rely on others. Sometimes it's not going to get done the way you would have done it, but it will help you. You just have to trust that things are going to get done, and if they don't, then maybe you need to find another person to delegate these items to. But you have to learn to delegate a lot of things so that it can help you. And number 5, this I think is the most important thing for me, is learn to say no. A lot of the times we take on so many responsibilities because we don't know how to say no. We feel bad for saying no. But you have to learn to say no, because sometimes saying yes 3 weeks ago, you're not counting on the fact that you're going to be stuck in traffic, that your kid is going to forget their gym uniform and now they're calling you and they want you to stop on your way in. You're not counting on spilling coffee on your way to work and now you have to run back home and change your blouse. Like, there's so many things that we don't account for. Our health, I mean, 3 weeks ago you weren't sick and now you're sick. So, or you're overwhelmed. I mean, 3 weeks ago you were feeling great. So you know yourself, you know how much you can take on, you know what your body limits are, what your mental limits are. So just learn to say no and don't feel bad about it. That's also the number one thing is say no, don't feel bad about it, and keep on going. So friends, I hope that this helps you. If you have any tips, any other suggestions for me or for anybody else watching, please share them with us. I would love to hear what you do to help you with time management, because like I said, I struggle with that a lot. So it would be really helpful if we can all share and you know, help each other with time management. So friends, thank you once again for tuning in. Thanks for your suggestions, and we're keeping up with Vianney next week. And we're gonna do the drawing. Okay, so this is how we're doing the drawing. There was 11 entries, counting my sister, and there was technically, I guess, 7 people that entered, so I did not include her on here, so there's 6 people. And I numbered them in order of entry, so Tracy, Lana, Mimi, Jenny, Nancy, and Aaliyah. So those are, all of you have a number, so 1, 2, 3. So then what I have here is my husband's method of drawing. So all of these dice are numbered, so I'm going to put them in here. And we're going to shake it up. Okay. I don't know if you can see it, but there's the numbers. So the winner is, okay, I'm not looking, and so I'm pulling out. The winner is number 1. That's Tracy. Hey Tracy, you won. So private message me your address so that I can send you your Starbucks gift card. Thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate all of the entries, the support, and the love. See you guys next week.